Don't you want to get married and have kids? Money. I just want so much money. I'm never having kids. Oh, Joel changed your mind. You know, maybe you're right. Because I thought I liked you, and I just changed my mind about that. Some people are child free by choice and no, they won't change their minds. Being bingoed refers to the common phrases one may hear from people when they tell others they do not want kids, also known as breeder bingo. You'll change your mind. It's different when it's your own. Who'll look after you when you're older? Your child could grow up curing cancer. People who don't want kids are selfish, but the Bible said, go forth and multiply. Stop. Don't shoot. You have so much to live for. Think of the children. I don't have any children. Exactly. Age 5. I don't like babies. Quiet, dear. Age 15. I just don't want kids. You'll change your mind. You're young and naive. Age 25. Still don't want them. Children are little miracles. Age 45. Your biological clock is ticking. Too bad. Age 85. Aren't you so miserable and alone and sad and filled with regret? Nah, shut up. The bingo jar. Each time I get bingoed, I put a gold coin in this jar. At the end of each year, I'll be donating the money to an organization that gives women access to contraception and/or abortion in parts of the world where these things are difficult to access. I sure will. I'm especially looking forward to the day that someone accuses me of being selfish for not having kids. Selfish, you say? You might be interested to hear that every time someone says something like that, I make a donation to an organization to provide women with access to safe abortions. Today, I'm pleased to be making a donation on your behalf. Cats don't engage in peer pressure. We are having babies. You should have babies. 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 Can't wait till I'm too old to have kids, so I can disappoint everyone that bingoed and told me I would change my mind. You're too young to make that decision. I'm 26. God showed me in a dream that you would have a little boy. He had your eyes and had hair like your fiancé. Shut up, grandma. No, you didn't. Kids were the best thing that ever happened to me. You're gonna regret it. You have no education, work at McDonald's, and constantly complain about money. Stop it. All women want kids. It's what we do. Something must be wrong for you to say that first of all, bitch. I'll pray for you, pray for these nuts. Sadly, then they may just see you poor old ex, now too old to have children. She must be so regretful. Yeah, I saw a picture of her on her 3rd international trip this year, sitting on a throne of cash, looking 15 years younger than her age, and surrounded by like-minded friends. I swear I could just see the regret in her eyes. Okay, I laughed multiple times at this, especially shut up grandma. No you didn't. At 61, I can well remember all the people who bingoed me. I doubt they remember their pushy, offensive, boundary violating, rude behavior, but maybe they do, because they sure as hell seem embarrassed these days. Grown kids are often very painful for their parents. So who is going to take care of me in my old age? Who is going to take care of you? Considering that your kid has a developmental disability, has an addiction, moved to the other side of the world, and made sure you don't know where she lives, hi mom, died. They don't like to remember their grandiosity when their kids were young, and they were already picking out their Nobel Prize ceremony outfit before the kid flunked out of the University of Nebraska. But I remember. And every day the lives of my childhood acquaintance make me so happy I was wise, foresightful, and unselfish enough not to breed when I had a good alternative. Why haven't you had kids yet? Your life isn't complete until you've had kids. And since I've already had them, I'm in the best position to tell you what your life needs. Forget traveling the world or pursuing your dreams. Really is all about the kids. Bingoed a friend. My friend is Childfree, and so is her fiancé. We were talking about how difficult it's been for her to get sterilized and how comparatively easy it's been for one of her male friends to get a vasectomy. They pretty much won't sterilize you unless you've already had kids and don't want more. You have to be sure your family is complete. Well, I'm sure my family is complete. Just me, fiance and our cat. That's all I want. Well, you never know, you might change your mind. A flash of outrage, mouth falls open, you might get a dog as well. I know she wants to rescue a dog at some point and I couldn't help making the joke. I feel a little bad, but we had a good laugh. Dad, he's hitting me. Dad, tell her to stay on her own side. Ouch. Stop it. 3 junior meals and a vasectomy please. My roommate's subletter bingoed me hard a few minutes ago. Never say never in an extremely patronizing tone. I'm saying never. What if you meet the perfect guy who already has kids? Then he won't be perfect anymore. Wait until you're head over heels in love. Things change when love is involved. I wouldn't fall in love in the first place. Children are a deal breaker. People change. But they don't regrow fallopian tubes. I believe whatever's up there, points to the sky, has a sense of humor. I believe I have control over my own life. Let's exchange emails, and I'll follow up with you in 20 years. Fine, let's. I believe there's nothing up there except stars, nebulae, planets, and black holes. Speaking of black holes, I'd love to throw you into one. Perfect Christmas present for the kids of those who bingo you yellies. The louder you yell, the faster they go. This is amazing. I can't believe this is a real product, and not someone trolling someone who hates children. 100% made this to make parents more miserable. I refuse to believe otherwise. Boyfriend got bingoed for the first time and his response was priceless. For context, I've been diagnosed with epilepsy that can trigger at any point in time and was advised early in my teen years that children were not a good idea. He has spina bifida which may lead him to a wheelchair at some point in time. We've accepted these traits about each other and continued to fall in love. As a female, I'm over all the bingos that I get it with on a regular basis. My boyfriend got it for the first time and his response was priceless. Coworker, raving about how accomplished her son is. Just wait till you have kids. There's nothing like the pride they give you. Oh, I won't have kids, but good to hear he is doing so well. What? Of course, you will. Giving life is what is important. You and your girlfriend would make beautiful children. Thank you, but we are sure we don't want kids. We are happy being dog parents. That's what you think now. You'll change your mind. Okay. I have spina bifida and my girlfriend has epilepsy and could literally die on the table. 2 traits that should not be passed through to another being and her life is not worth a spawn. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. She continued to apologize and we assured her it's quite alright. She then asked about our doggo. It's alright. Bingoing my pregnant coworker and she got a talking to. Hello everyone. The other day I posted about throwing reverse bingos at a coworker who was known for bingoing me, who was trying to get pregnant until she did. I got another funny quick story for you. So we live in New York. This part will be important in a little bit. And coworker brought up the breeding topic again, saying how one day I'll see you pregnant. Believe me, you'll want kids one day. And so I turned around and went nope. But you have a lot of time to abort when you inevitably change your mind. Cue the self-entitled gasp of shock and a how dare you. I spent thousands of IVF blah blah blah, I'm going to boss's name blah blah blah, and I just tuned her out and went back to my work. During my lunch break later my boss asked to see me, so we went to her office and she explained that coworker bitched and complained about me, but because of prior reports of her constantly harassing me with the bingus, she was forced to confess that she has been constantly bringing up the topic despite my efforts telling her it was a personal matter, but tried to justify it because boss just happens to have kids, and as a mother you know all women want kids, so I'm just trying to bond with her over something she will eventually do, and oh boy did she get a talking to. Boss told her no, not all women want kids and it's absolutely none of your business what she does in her personal life, and you will stop with the remarks, and that it's harassment, and that she's been doing it for months. It's also her final write-up, and any further harassment may result in termination. I thanked her and asked if I could possibly just not be scheduled with she anymore, and she said she would see what she could do, but to know I'm able to report any further harassment, it's the little child-free wins like this that matter in life.